I'm going to review the second method for creating an OTBI analysis. Previously, we looked at creating analysis using the wizard, where it walked you through selection of subject area, your fields, doing sorting, tables, graphics, and ultimately go through and save. Now we're going to use the OTBI interface to create an analysis. And what this does is it gives you a lot more flexibility, a lot more capabilities around creating your analysis. So we'll go into reports and analytics again. We'll go browse catalog. And really go home. And now we're at the OBIEE homepage. And really the process is really the same. Getting the subject areas you need, getting the fields you need, doing the sorting, filtering, but you'll see you just have a lot more flexibility in how you do all this. So the first thing, I'll go new, analysis. And we'll come down here. And we get our project. Cost real time, same subject area we used before. This will open an area in which we can select our fields. Again, here's our criteria laid out. Open this up a little bit. Same subject area, of course, same structure, just a different view into how to create the report. We'll do the same thing, do our project name, our project number, our project organization, and then we'll go up and get our numeric values that we want to use. Yeah, we use cost and burden cost, right? So here are all our fields, and then we can go to results. And results will auto default put these in a table for us. And there's our table, right, laid out. So let's go back to criteria for 1 second. So really two kind of main fields we're going to deal with here. Criteria and the results field. Criteria, we can come back here. And let's assume, we want to do a sort. And we do our sort. You'll see there's a little gauge here. And within the gauge for each one of these fields, gives you some options. So we can just go in here, do a sort. A sort maybe on descending values from the cost. We can put a lot of capabilities in here. Actually, you can do formulas if we want. Again, multiple capabilities and formulas. We got math. You can do aggregate, string aggregate. Right, do conversions, time series, expressions. A lot of capabilities here. Do your own formulas and lay those out. You do your own calculated fields. You can also filter. You can edit the column properties. And I'm going to create a basic report, and then we'll go through and enhance it. But you've got your column format here. We can change the header, right? You could format the data. Do conditional formatting. This is what we did on the last report to be able to lay out colors. Maybe we want to highlight something. So we can go cost, right? Is greater than, 2 million. Right. And if it's greater than 2 million, we can put like a red as the color. You can really do anything. You do the format. You can put images in. Select images and apply those as part of your conditioning format. Yeah, you can do different sizes, bolding, all kinds of different formatting around your conditional formatting. And just say OK, and then you can come over here. And you can see the results, right? And again, you can really format any of these fields. So we'll go back, put that filter on we had earlier. I think we said project name was in like the top 10. Again, you can put as many as you want here. Again, we'll break this down, and there we are. All right. So if we want to add a graph now, we come up to results page, and we can pick our recommendation, or we come down here at graph bar, and we'll do the recommended subtype, and there's our graph. Right. Now we can edit it. Now look right here. We can go into edit to refine this graph. So this is where some of the additional capabilities that you don't have in the wizard, right? You had more formatting, a little more precision in how you deal with your stuff. So here measures, burden cost measures of the numeric fields. Let's lose project number and project down. Right? So that we can look at it. Here we're looking by organization, right? This little layout decides what do I want as bars, what do I want as measures, right, on the horizontal axis. I can also drag and drop. Like earlier, we had our prompt, our prompt, graph prompt, where you can just do it by project, right? We'll drop that down. Again, it gives you a lot of precision around being able, you can do formatting here. I can make these 3D if I want them. I can go in and change the defaults around the style, how big I want this laid out, right? My style, my scale, do I want to change the title on this? Just cost, format my title. Just a lot more. Again, you can go back. Let me go back here real quick. I'm going to show you the legend, how we have our data markers, horizontal labels, so a lot of formatting you can do. Just say done there. And then you can control how you want this laid out. So I'll go in here. Maybe I want that. I can add another graph. Maybe it's something that's, a bar, but, stacked horizontal. Lay that out. Edit it real quick. And we'll just take here. We'll change the formatting a little bit, move project name down. Right. Move some graph prompts down here. Right. Make this 3D. Then we got another prompt on here, another graph. You can add something, again, trellis, funnel. You can do maps on here. So you can map maybe against Google Maps and lay out your data in a spatial format. You can put pivot tables in, performance tiles. Performance tiles are pretty powerful. You'll see a lot of use for these. I can go in here. And this is just doing a summarization. These are always nice to top your form. It does a summarization of, in this case, the burden cost. We've got a couple formats here I can lay it out. Right. I can change the color. Like that. Rotate it back to black. Change the background color or something. This. Right. Done. And then you can organize this the way you want it, right? A lot of people move this up all the way to the top. Got a lot of capability to be able to just kind of drag and drop things here. I can change my title. Cost, and then format. I can do logos on here. Let's come in, change up to 18. So now I've got kind of a really, a nice graph. you can really do is, obviously you can see, you can put a lot of content into an analysis, right? A lot of data. And so then just go down and save that. So here we were in folder examples. +3. And there it is saved. And you have the ability here to add other subject areas. So note, if you click on this, you can pick other subject areas that may have conformed dimensions. So maybe if I pick, let's say, project billing here, and then you'll see it listed below. So I have 2 subject areas in here. And now I can pick data from either one of those and just drag and drop it into the report. Let's go home here. And something you notice on the home page was so recent and dashboard. So one of the thing that we just created, the analysis we just created, is listed here, right? Again, more, we can print this. We can add it to a briefing book. We can export it to Excel. We can schedule this to run at certain times or archive it, and we can lay out our permissions for it. Again, from here we can go in and back to our edit. Too earlier we talked about kind of within the application at knowing the hierarchies around organizations and GL codes and such, and also projects. So again, you'll see when I go over the project name, particularly this Business World SCM implementation, I can click on it and it'll drill down. So now I've drilled down into the individual tasks that are associated with this. And if there was, this particular doesn't have any additional tasks, but if I had tasks below this, again, I could drill down. I could just walk through the detail of each one of these, which is a good feature. So next we'll go through and we'll add some more features, some more functions to this report and kind of look at some of the more advanced features.